Sinestro falls in Sinestro issue 20. Sinestro and his corps continue to fight the Paling, initiating suicide runs for the Manhunters against the Bishop. On Earth, Superman and Wonder Woman team up with some other corps members to take down the Paling ships, while Akilo stays behind on Earth to protect the people. Not being affected by the suicide run of the Manhunters, the Bishop attacks Sinestro's mind, making him relive the death of his world and his exile from the Green Lantern Corps. During this, Sinestro senses the former Guardians still has fear inside of him, and uses it against him, breaking out of his control. Back on Earth, all the heroes and villains with Sinestro rings continue to fight the Paling's forces, with Black Adam and the rest of the Corps arriving. Lysa projects an image of Sinestro, calling all his Corps members to arms. Sinestro manages to kill the Bishop, but not without draining himself of energy. Saranic finds her father, who tells her to take over the Corps from him. Thanks to the Paling being defeated, the Corps members of Earth begin to rescue the people. Wonder Woman says she still can't believe that Sinestro was the one who saved Earth. In space above the planet, Saranic, now leader of the Sinestro Corps, says that Earth is under their protection, and they will not abandon them. Really cool issue of Sinestro. The only thing I see, the like big glaring thing, is that I like know where in like this messed up continuity this takes place. This takes place when, you know, Superman doesn't have his powers and he hasn't gone through the kryptonite, you know, getting his powers and everything. So really this story doesn't really matter anymore. You know, and it's sad because it's a really cool story. It's a really interesting story. You know, Saranic is now in charge of the Sinestro Corps, which means it'll probably be going in a different direction and be more of a heroic faction rather than sort of an evil, sort of anti-hero faction that Sinestro was making. But it's really sad because we now know that like the Sinestro Corps isn't on Earth anymore, because, you know, if they were, they'd be involved in the Green Lantern book at the moment. They'd be lanterns everywhere in all the other books, like this, you know, Action Comics and Detective Comics and everything and all that, but they're not, because they haven't even been seen in any of the other books recently. And, you know, if they're on Earth and all these people have rings, then where are they? You know, it's again, it's that creativity over continuity thing, and it really hurt also because of, I guess, when this book came out, maybe this story was meant to be pushed forward, like it was maybe meant to like start at issue 20, but they told Colin Bunn to start at this one, so it doesn't really match up with the rest of the continuity. But yeah, it's still a really great story, but again, it doesn't really matter in the long run, which is really a shame because it's such a great story. But yeah, I'm kind of excited to see where it goes, and maybe they can redeem themselves and say it happened here and it's still sort of involved on the Earth. Maybe they leave the Earth or something, I don't know. But yeah, it was a pretty cool comic. I really enjoyed it. I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10.